Welcome to Clock It, where your opinion is what wins you the game. Today we are joined by our incredible contestants. You know him from iHeartRadio, one of our favorites. Help me welcome Kelly.
We back, baby. What up? I got to stretch out a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You bringing it today?
Bringing it today. We ready?
Okay. Well, Kelly does have some stiff competition, so he definitely has to bring it. Our favorite realtor and Baker. Give it up for Mike. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my trick.
Okay, little Zumba action going on over there. Flash dance.
Kelly ain't the only one.
He said get a little,
Okay.
all that, all the
Little
motion.
African dance. There's a lot happening over here, y'all. I am sorry. As we know, this game is just not about getting the answers correct. You got to know what you're talking about, and more importantly, you have to clock it. So give that big buzzer a hit. That's exactly what you'll be doing anytime you want to clock in and give your answers. I feel like y'all are warmed up, ready to go. So let's hop straight into things with our very first question in round one. Which major food chain is facing a class action lawsuit for one of their sandwiches?
McDonald's.
Correct answer is McDonald's. So did you know anything about this, Mike?
I did not know, but honestly, I'm not surprised. McDonald's honestly should be sued by everybody because it's straight plastic. Who's still eating McDonald's?
That's what I want to know as well. Who is still eating McDonald's amongst other things that's going on right now? Kelly, how do you feel about these McDonald's sandwiches?
Listen, man, it's McDonald's. It's still a tried and true American classic, you know what I mean? But there's a reason why there's a class action lawsuit out there. We just got to pump the brakes. This is the Lord telling us, okay, stop eating nastiness, man. We have to stop eating
But Kelly,
nastiness.
didn't I see you at McDonald's though?
Listen, we don't judge. We listen, but we don't judge, Mike.
Okay, weren't you the one to tell me about the app though?
Yes,
Don't you use the app for
100%.
your kid? And why are you feeding your kids that? Let's have that conversation.
Once again, it's not judging or anything like that. At the end of the day, we finna do better, okay? We're not there yet, but we're doing better.
I still eat their apple pies, Kelly, so it's okay.
He's
now,
right behind me in the drive-thru,
for you
by
to
the
be a baker
way.
and are still eating these apple pies that's just beyond me. Help me understand, because you can bake your own apple pie. What is happening?
Koiya, I know this is your show, but this was between me and Kelly.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes you get tired of baking. Sometimes you just need something just real quick. Sometimes you need like a nostalgic feel.
Oh.
And I love a little apple pie.
See,
Okay.
all that talk he had, and he gonna get a McRib. You see what I'm saying?
I am not judging you at all. I'm just saying I would rather the homemade versus the fake. But you know what? Whatever. Mike, 100 points you have on the board. Kelly, you are at 0. We got many more questions. Let's keep this game rolling. Who are fans speculating will play T'Challa in Black Panther 3? Mike.
Oh, wait, it's some Idris. What's that boy name?
Damson Idris?
Damson Idris.
Yeah, almost
I should get the
Idris Elba.
points.
You know what? Thank you for helping your fellow teammate out. Because you could have let him got it wrong and then you could have got it right.
Is that how it works? Dang, I've been working here for so long. I should have.
Well, y'all know I'm getting up in age, so you got to help me with some of these names.
Blame
They
it
just
on
kinda,
something, Mike. Blame it on something. Are you a fan of Black Panther, Mike?
I am.
Are you
I
anticipating round 3 of this?
I am. Of course, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are going to be skeptical because, we don't have our guy in it. But I'm looking forward to the advancement of it because I am such a huge Ryan Coogler. Am I saying it? Ryan Coogler?
Coogler.
You got it.
Coogler. Thank you.
It's perfect.
Yeah, help me with the enunciation, please.
Yes.
I'm such a huge fan of his. And I'm also proud of him because he just won an award, right?
Yes.
Recently.
You're right.
Yeah. So honestly, anything that he places out, I am here to participate in it.
I love that. And if we had to pick anybody who would be a great addition to this franchise, who would we say, Kelly?
Well, now that we've mentioned it, I do think Damson Idris would be great to kind of fill in that position because now where Marvel is going with this new like doomsday type thing is like multiverse and all that. So yes, you could still have and honor King T'Challa while having another version of Black Panther. And he's obviously been on a roll for quite some time. Even what's Denzel's son? I feel like he'll be a great addition as well, who should be in that conversation. But either way, I think that's a home run if that happens.
Yeah, if it decides to happen, you're right. Because we've yet to get confirmation, should we say, from that. You know, he's definitely floating around that question anytime he's asked. He's just kind of like bypassing it. But he is dating Lori Harvey. Is there a chance that we could see Lori? Will she fit anywhere? Now she's on her acting. She's been doing her thing.
That would be dope, actually. I would love to see. I don't know how her acting skills is.
Okay.
But she got Steve Harvey to kind of help her out.
True.
But I would love to see her in like a very seductive, because she's a beautiful girl.
She is.
I can see her playing like a very seductive part of the movie, and then just turning into like this bad warrior type situation.
Okay.
I would love that. But honestly, I would love to see Tiana Taylor in something like this too. Remember she had did the runway situation where she actually did the character. She would be dope.
And she just won a Golden Globe, correct?
Yeah,
she did.
on a roll.
So she's on a roll.
thing.
And Lori, I would feel kind of bad for her in that moment, even though I know she's strong, because, you know, a lot of people just going to talk about nepotism and all that, obviously because of her pops. But if given the opportunity, I'm taking that all day. I don't care if I've been acting or not. You're going to see me on the screen like this.
Absolutely.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Well, guys, okay. I thought I would just spruce things up a little bit and throw some extra questions in there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get started with the real round, okay? I wanted to just see how, you know, if I mix things up a little bit, see
Keeping
if you
us
would
on our toes.
be thrown off your game. But hey, both of
got
you
me.
did your thing. And here we go. We're going to get this game started. Here's some actual questions for round one now. Which beauty mogul is hinting at baby number 4? Mike.
Rihanna.
Correct answer is Riri. Now, how did this conversation come up?
All right, so the conversation came up, of course, social media. There's a chick, I forgot her name, but she is on one of the Love Island series, I believe. And she was just throwing it out there saying, like, should it be like a hot, sexy, hot girl summer type situation? Or basically, should she have a baby? And of course, who peeked their head in talking about, maybe I'm not tripping. Am I not tripping?
Yeah.
No, maybe that's a good idea. Rihanna.
Yes.
Rihanna girl.
And listen, we have a better chance of getting baby number 4 versus getting this album, let me tell you.
Baby number 7.
All right, Mike, 100 points you have on the board. Kelly, you're at 0. You know we got many more questions, so that can change. Let's advance on to our next question. Who was fueling dating rumors after a joint Golden Globe appearance? Mike.
Anthony Anderson and Roxy. Like, really?
Anthony Anderson and Roxy is correct. Now, is this the first time they were spotted together?
No, they were actually at a wedding together, which, I mean, you wouldn't suspect for them to be like that, but it was at Terrence J. wedding, and I think he officiated it, right?
Yes, Anthony did.
In Dubai, but they also got called, I believe, like on a lunch date or a dinner date or whatever, so they didn't see it, and then, of course, they were just at the awards together, holding hands.
Yes.
So
that's is where TMZ caught up with them. Take a look at this video.
I got you, brother. Anthony and Roxy, how you guys doing tonight?
Amazing.
We gotta ask you, are you guys officially dating? Are you able to tell us anything?
There you go. She's my date for the evening.
You guys look amazing together.
Thank you, brother.
Y'all go way back, right?
We go back almost 20 years.
So how did this happen? You know, we want to know.
Friends are always friends.
Friends are always friends?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. Thank you.
All right, brother, have a good night, baby.
You
Happy
too.
New Year to you.
Thank you.
Talk about a couple that was not on my 2026 bingo card. This was not, but hey, they look good, and if they like it, I love it. I'm very much a fan of them both, so hey, love to see it. All right, Mike, 200 points you have on the board. Kelly, 0 still. We got more questions. That's going to change. I have faith in you, Kelly. Which R&B singer just announced her Las Vegas residency? Kelly.
Mary J. Blige. Hey.
Mary J. Blige it is. When is this residency set for and where would it be?
So she's doing like 2 legs. The first one started May 1st, the other one July 18th. This is going down in Vegas at the Dolby Live at Park MGM. And Auntie's taking her boots in a residency to Vegas. It's going to be a good time, man.
It is definitely going to be that. How many nights is this going to be, Mike?
it's going to be 10, and you know I'm being there with my boots, too.
Okay.
You know,
we know you love a boot. We know you love a good boot.
I might have to show a little thigh high. I ain't never tried that before, but
Listen.
just for you, I might.
Do it for Auntie Mary. All right, Mike, 200 points you have on the board. Kelly, you're at 100. We got more questions. Let's keep it rolling. Next one. Who introduced its first Barbie doll designed to represent autism? Mike.
Mattel.
Mattel it is. Now, how long have Mattel been developing this doll? If it's one thing you're going to do, it's going to mess up and butcher a name, but luckily I know what you meant. Yes, Mattel it is. How long have they been developing this?
A year and a half.
They have been developing this doll. Now, Who are some other people that are joining these fashionistas that are not autism themed?
Right, so it's part of a whole line called fashionistas. You also have some dolls that represent people with type 1 diabetes, also with prosthetics, vitiligo, different shapes, colors, and creeds, all that being represented within this line.
I love that. How much is this going for and where can people purchase it, Kelly?
So that's going for around $11.87, and you can buy them right now, as a matter of fact, at Mattel's site. As well as Target. It's going to be available at Walmart as well in March.
That is a fact. Love to see it. I love when there is diversity, even with the dolls, because representation matters. Kelly, 100 points. Okay, I see you making a comeback there. Mike, you are at 300, but you already know you guys have been killing it thus far. That brings us to the end of round one. Now, Kelly, so far, how's round one feeling for you? Because Mike is very competitive, and as we know, you normally are, a little bit up more than this 100 right now.
Listen, I've been up big, I've been down big. Either way, I always have confidence in myself, and it's always a great time being next to my brother right here, man. Mike is always a good time. So either way, I'm feeling good, man. We're here.
We are. And Mike, how are you feeling about round one this far?
Let's go, Cisco.
I wanted to talk noise, but that was beautiful. And I just want to say thank you. You my brother.
I got you.
Thank you.
I got you. That's what it's about.
Much love, but either way it go, I'm still winning.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. Forget all that.
No charity work today.
Not at all.
You know what? I'm in right. Oh, there was no question?
You love to do the charity work, let you tell it. But hey, listen, Mike is here doing his thing, ready to rumble. And listen, I am too. So let's go ahead and get this thing going with round two, because y'all are very competitive. I can feel the heat and the steam up here. Here we go. First question in round two. Whose father says his billionaire daughter is not motivated by money? Kelly.
Matthew Knowles.
AKA Beyonce's daddy. Who did he say this to and why?
It was page 6, and why, nobody knows, because who's asking him for his opinion on anything like this? But just the fact that he's saying his daughter reaches $1 billion and she doesn't have, money on the mind, she wants to feed her fans and do all that, that's all nice. It's not true, Matthew. I'm sorry to tell you about your daughter. It's not true.
Yeah.
And I don't know if this is the right person to be telling her business, but hey, do we believe this to be true? And do you reach billionaire status without caring about money?
No, not at all. Honestly, I feel like all of this is unnecessary information. I feel like Matthew is just kind of reaching. Me personally, I feel like because, Mama Tina went on her book tour, she's able to talk about Beyonce. I feel like he's feeling left out.
Yeah.
So I feel like every moment, they can be like, oh, what color, is the sky? He'd be like, oh, my grandbaby blue, Beyonce mama. She had, she's a billionaire.
Yeah.
So, you don't reach the status without knowing your numbers. And she's worked hard, and she, intentionally places her kids' names on certain things. So I think this is going to be future wealth for them. So it's about the numbers, yeah. They don't have to worry about nothing when she leaves.
Kelly, from my understanding, Beyonce and her father don't have the best relationship. I mean, at the end of the day, it is your dad, but should he be giving us inside scoop on Beyonce's life?
Well, I feel like in this case, it's probably okay because it's not like we're diving too deep. He's basically saying hey, she's motivated by other things as opposed to money. So I feel like as a father, he wants to honor her whether the relationship is the best or not. So maybe I'll give this a pass. But in the totality of things, should you go deep and inside and we're getting our info from Matthew Knowles? Absolutely not. Man.
Yeah, I don't know if he is the right source to be giving us and feeding us this information. And then let's just talk about the facts. I don't think you reach billionaire status without caring about the money. So I think she loves what she does, and I think she's very strategic about the things that she chooses to do. However, my girl care about the money. I mean, we all do. Let's be honest.
She's doing the touring. She's doing the music, obviously. Sir Davis. She's doing collaboration.
Yeah.
She has skincare. You think all that is because she loves skincare?
And she has a lifestyle.
Liquor.
Yeah. Come on. If she didn't care about the money, she'd be sitting at home, not producing all these things.
100%.
So, yeah, I don't know. Matthew, I think just keep it quiet when it comes to Beyonce. Kelly, 200 points you have. Mike, you're at 300.
Beyonce.
We're keeping it rolling. Next question it is. Which baseball team is giving away Tupac bobbleheads at their game? Kelly.
The Baltimore Orioles.
Baltimore Orioles it is. What's the connection between Tupac and the Orioles?
So a lot of people don't know that Tupac spent some time in Baltimore. So 84 to 88, he spent some time out there from middle school, going to high school, and he went to the Baltimore School of the Arts. So a lot of his story in terms of who he became started in Baltimore. So in order to honor that, the Orioles came out having a special situation with these bobbleheads. Pretty dope.
Mike, how do fans get their hands on one of these bobbleheads?
So if they want to go see the Baltimore Orioles,
there he goes. Look at them. It look good.
Yeah, they do. They look dope.
It's a special package that they purchase, like special tickets that are bundled with that, and they have like 15,000 that are exclusive to this event, and it is on May 8th.
Yeah, that they'll be giving this out. So if you are an Orioles fan and also like Tupac, this is the game that you would want to go to. Now, will there be other people that will have one of these bobbleheads that will be given out this season?
Yes, their player, Pete Alonso, is also getting a bobblehead. And by the way, I don't know how I feel about Pac wearing like a jersey that he never wore. I never saw him in like Orioles stuff. I understand it, but it's kind of weird. But yeah, Pete Alonso is going to get one as well. Look at it right there. Look at it.
But I mean, I guess the state would have had to have approved this in order for them to be giving it out. So technically, I guess they're kind of cool with it.
That's fair.
But we definitely never saw him in an Orioles jersey.
I never have.
Attest for that. We've seen him in many things, but not one of those.
Leave the dead people alone. It's a lot of stuff.
Let the dead be dead. I agree. Let them rest. Kelly, 300 points you have on the board. Mike, you are at 300 as well, making it a tie between the both of you. Let's break this tie by advancing on to our next question. Who settled a sexual assault lawsuit the day it was set to go to trial?
L.A.
Mike.
Reid.
Okay.
Mike was ready.
L.A. Reid, it is. He was more than ready before I could even call on him. Who is L.A. Reid and what is his contribution to the music industry?
So he is a big contribution. I forgot his titles. I know he was like CEO of something. Kelly, help me out here.
So I'll take the point.
Right.
He's the CEO of Epic Records right now, and he also is a producer along with Babyface back in the day, LaFace Records back in the 90s, who we had so many different luminaries, Mariah Carey, Usher, all came from under that. So that's exactly what his lineage is, and he was like, I don't want to see this go to trial. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, why was L.A. Reid being sued, Mike?
Sexual assault. I want to say it wasn't the CEO. I forgot who it was exactly. Kelly, take this one again.
I think at this point we got to give Kelly the points over there for this.
Bring it here.
Can we just make sure Kelly, not him answering the question and don't know nothing?
She was the vice president of A&R. Allegedly, this happened in the early 2000s, and she's saying that a lot of advances were being made, some assaults were occurring, and then on top of that, when she denied his advances, he was affecting the workplace, right? So she's an A&R, she brings artists in, so apparently he was blocking certain artists and what they were trying to do while they were on the label, and then as well on top of that, whoever she wanted to bring in, he was blocking their entrance into the label as well. Allegedly.
Which is crazy. Now, why do you think L.A. Reid did not want this to go to trial? So much so that he waited until the day that it was supposed to go to settle outside of court.
I think it's one of those things where you try to find each and every avenue before you get to that point, whether you did it or not. I believe you did. But you exhaust everything, and right before it happens, it's like, you know what? Let's keep our names out of the press. We saw what happened with Diddy and all these different things, and plus it's super expensive to go to trial. So listen, let's just do this behind the scenes before it goes to trial, and nobody's really going to talk about it, unless you're us at Clock It. We're going to hold you accountable. I
agree wholeheartedly. All right, Kelly, 300 points you have on the board. Mike, 400 you have. We got more questions. Let's roll it on to the next one. Who is set to take over Hot 97's morning slot after Ebro in the Morning's cancellation? Kelly.
The Kid Mero.
Now, since Davis and Mero have broken up, we have heard nothing from either of them. Was this a great replacement for Ebro?
I think it's a good replacement. It's a really good replacement because Mero's someone who's been in media, period, but especially in that New York sphere for, a decade and change. You mentioned, especially with Deezus. Mero's been doing a podcast with like Carmelo Anthony and stuff like that that's been popping off. So just the fact that they're inserting someone who's still within the New York culture, someone who gets what it is to understand, a morning show in terms of Hot 97 and stuff like that, it's dope. It's really cool.
I agree. Now, how did Ebro respond to this news? Because he was very salty when he left. Now, how do you feel about these people filling his shoes?
So initially, he sends a tweet out congratulating Mero, which is cool. But then also on top of that, he got to be a little petty, right? He took us on a tour of like the Apple studio and shows his little name tag on the side saying, listen, remember, I got a job as well, and it's at Apple. You feel me?
Yeah. There was a really dope rollout that they did for Mero announcing that he was going to be a part of Hot 97. Take a look at how they did that.
Woo! Ha ha! Mornings with Merrill, y'all. It's your buddy Kid Merrill, the human direct flap. I will be with y'all faithfully every Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. You know what I mean? The most consistent voice in your life. More consistent than your parents, which is crazy to say as a radio host because you might have good parents. But if you got bad parents, I'm your daddy now. Mornings with Merrill, baby. Lock it.
Mike, don't you think he kind of looks like Ebro? So I think it's like interesting how like the similarities in how they look.
Oh, it's about Kelly?
Here we go.
I was not talking about Kelly.
Oh.
I was talking about Mero. But do you think all three of them look alike?
Oh, God, that's what I was telling Kelly. I was like, that's your daddy? Yeah.
So you think that he looks like Ebro, Mero,
and Kelly.
So all three of them look alike.
Yeah.
So basically you're saying all light-skinned men from New York look alike.
No,
with beards.
All of us don't.
You're not from New York, Mike.
I'm light-skinned from New York. Yes, I am.
Okay, you're not light-skinned and you from Polk County.
I'm from Jersey.
You from Polk County, and you definitely not
Y'all hate
light-skinned.
on me on this show. You know?
So you're thinking they all look alike?
Yes.
Kelly, any thoughts?
It's the beard.
Concerns?
It's Mike. We're going to let Mike talk. It's all good. It's entertainment. It's only entertainment, baby. That's it.
You know, to say all
tell the
light-skinned
truth on Clock
people look alike that come from New York is a little wild.
That's Kelly. No, same nose. Same nose, same beard.
They look
That's because
nothing
we black,
alike.
man. It's a lineage.
They look
and we
nothing
light-skinned.
alike.
That's what I said. People get us confused.
Let Mike tell it. It's
my
a New
brother,
York
man.
thing. I have never gotten Mike or Kelly confused. The delusion is at an all-time high up here. Welcome to another episode of Clock It when Mike is here. That's all I got to say. Well, guys, we are advancing on to our very last question in round 2. And Kelly, 400 points you have. And what do you know? Mike is at 400 as well, making it a tie between the both of them. So here we go. Last question in round 2. A judge dismissed a $500 million lawsuit related to a documentary that was filed by who? Kelly.
Chris Brown.
Chris Breezy it is. Now, what was the documentary about?
Now, the documentary was about alleged assaults that had to do with Chris Brown, but specifically one that centered around the situation that happened in 2020 where this woman alleged him of assault on a yacht that was owned by Diddy. And Chris Brown and his representation was like, absolutely not. We're going to try to take this to court.
Had to throw in that part about the yacht being owned by Diddy, huh?
You had to, man.
Kind of brings it full
nasty.
circle, huh?
They say it all the time. Diddy wants you to party. You got to say no, Chris. Come on, you know better than that.
That is a fact. Why is Chris filing a lawsuit, and what kind is it, Mike?
He's filing it for defamation.
So he's basically saying that this is untrue.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course he's going to deny it like everybody else. But a lot of people are coming out with sexual assault. So it's like he don't want to be a part of that number. But sorry, sir, you're here.
And this isn't the only one. There's multiple
Correct.
ones specifically for Chris. So it's like the proof is kind of in the pudding. So it's hard to believe you, Chris, is what I'm going to say. Who was this suit against that Chris filed?
It was against Warner Brothers Discovery and another one, I'm blanking on the entertainment name, but either way, 2 companies that came together to actually put forth this documentary that came out in 2024. So he's trying to get his bread, but the judges actually looked at the documentary itself and the courts looked at it and they were like, listen, Breezy, there's nothing here that you're really going to win here.
Yeah.
They were not having it.
So their grounds for dismissal is, hey, we saw the documentary and it looks like a lot of this stuff is factual.
Yes.
Poor Chris. I love to see his rise, but I also hate to see when things like this come out because it's like you have done so great over the years to make us forget about a lot of the stuff. But then when the recent stuff comes up, it's like, have you made any improvements? I don't know. Well, guys, this brings us to the end of today's episode. And what do you know? Kelly is today's winner of Clock It. He is taking home our Clock It chain.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, he was not
twin.
playing.
Don't
He
twin.
said that he was coming for it, and that he did.
man.
Being crowned with today's winner of our show. Mike, as always, it is a pleasure to have you, my friend.
you.
Kelly,
Twin.
always a pleasure as well. And to our viewers at home, y'all already know. Same time, same place. We are back for another episode of Clock It tomorrow, all right? Catch us then.
Yeah. We'll see you. Come back. Come back. Trust me. It's what we...